Abby, and I am an athlete with cerebral palsy here at Friendship Fitness. I have had cerebral palsy my entire life. It is a congenital condition. My version of cerebral palsy is left side hemiplegia, which means I have very little fine motor function on the left side of my body. Working out has always been very difficult for me, especially in a group setting. I've had to do a lot of adapted things when I was little, find workarounds, things like that, and I've never really found a group setting that I was comfortable working out with until I came to Friendship, and that was very discouraging. I had terrible high school gym experiences like a lot of people, but that just made me really not want to work out. Last December, my sister found Friendship through the Adaptive CrossFit Alliance and came with me and kind of strong-armed me into signing up, but it's been a wonderful experience, and I've been working with Liz one-on-one as well as attending classes since December of 2018. Some of my favorite movements are probably back squats and deadlifts. I've never been able to do any sort of bar movements before, and now I'm getting very, very close to actually being able to do a pull-up, which is really exciting. And actually, I was having a conversation with my dad about 2 weeks ago, and he was like, your posture and just the entire physicality of my musculature has apparently never looked as even as it currently does. And as someone who had to go get a bunch of tests when I was little and have people judge that kind of thing, having someone close to me comment on that was really awesome, because I didn't ever think I'd get to that point.
It's really been awesome working with Abby over the last year or so. She always has a positive attitude. She is always willing to try something, even if it doesn't work the first or the 50th time. She doesn't get discouraged. She just keeps trying. It's really been great to see her come out of her shell, both socially and physically, and just continue to grow and be able to do different things that she never thought that she could do before. As a coach, I really like working with adaptive athletes. It forces me to be more creative and to look at workouts not just as straightforward as what's written on the whiteboard, but help them figure out what is a different way that they can still participate and still get a good stimulus out of the workout, but they be able to do things a little bit differently. So that's been really fun.
And Liz has been really great, because if I'm not coming to a class that she's coaching, I've been able to text her and say like, hey, I looked at beyond the whiteboard, but is there anything else happening today that I should know about, or are there any movements that you know that I'm probably going to scale? And she's been fantastic at communicating that, and also letting other coaches know if I'm coming and like what modifications, especially if I'm going to have to pull out other equipment, might need to happen. Another thing I've learned as I've been coming is I'm not the only person who necessarily needs to change what's on the whiteboard, and everybody is so great, and that is the nature of CrossFit, is that yes, there is a prescribed workout, but everybody is working from a different place, and so it's really been great, and it's really helped me not to, hold myself back, because I'll see what's written there and then like, okay, I know I can't do a full strict pull-up or a muscle-up, but I know there are other ways that I can adapt that to make it work for me, and I know I'm not the only person who's not going to be able to do that one specific movement, and that's been super great and a great learning experience.